Hey, what's good, YouTube? It is your boy Fourth and Goal, and yes, sir, I am back, man. After 2 weeks of preseason, I really have not made any videos. Just again, my life has been very busy throughout the last couple of weeks. But yes, I am back with another video, man, and I do apologize. But time for the video, man. So in today's video, I'll be discussing some major deals and some minor deals, and just pretty much give you guys my thoughts about these deals. And obviously, some of these deals, they don't really matter because some of these players been cut, one player retired, and then just a few players that they're just there for depth, I guess. Just for a not salary spot, a roster spot. So let's get straight into the video, man. And okay, so the very first deal I gotta talk about is the Trevon Diggs deal and the Dallas Cowboys, or the Dallas Cowboys and the Trevon Diggs deal. It don't really matter. He signed a 5-year, $97 million deal with the Dallas Cowboys, and almost half of it being guaranteed with about $42 million. Now, no, I am not arguing that he does not deserve this money. I think he does. However, I do think that we need to start seeing cornerbacks jump each other. I'm not saying at a really big mark, but it seems that nobody can really pass Jalen Ramsey's 5 years, $100 million deal, and he had about 72 mil of that guaranteed. It seems that these corners are now signing about that 90 to $98 million range, and getting less than half of that being fully guaranteed. And when you look at the market, like the quarterback market, they're always jumping each other, rather it's 2 or 3 mil or 20 to 30 mil. And a prime example was the Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, and Justin Herbert deal. I think Jalen Hurts, he signed his deal first. He had like $180 million guaranteed, and then I think Lamar got like 182, and then Herbert got like 187 mil. All that be on the screen, but my point is, when you sign a deal after another cornerback, but basically, I think Trevon Diggs should have jumped Jalen Ramsey, and I think these corners again should be jumping each other just so that they can bring more value to each other. So pretty much I'm saying like a cornerback reset. At the same time, I'm not saying that because I do think that $90 to $97 million range is pretty much their range. Now, on the bright side, we do have two cornerbacks, two of them, that do have a very strong possibility to reset the cornerback market, or surpass Jalen Ramsey's deal, and Pat Surtain and Sauce Gardner, if they continue their superstar projection up, I do think one of them, if not both of them, can jump Jalen Ramsey's deal. Okay, so moving on to our next player, it is Cole Kmet for the Chicago Bears, and I think this deal could be a really valuable signing for the future. If they want to move off his contract, trade him for some more pieces and things like that. Now, yes, Cole Kmet, he has been with the team his entire career. I think it's been about 3 years, and each and every year he's gotten progressively better. And I think this year he can take another step forward. I'm not saying a top 5 or top 3 tight end, but I think he is a top 10, top 10 to top 15 range. And he did get paid around that range, top 10 top 15 range. And again, it is very movable. If the Bears don't like the fit, or if Robert Tonyan he comes in and takes over, they can easily move off his contract, and it won't really cost them too much. But I do like that signing. I think he can again take another step forward, having DJ Moore and seeing Daryl Mooney, seeing him step up. I think Cole Kmet, he could be the third option, and possibly Robert Tonyan, he'd be the fourth option. I think it just matters between Justin Fields. Can he really take that next step as a passer? Because now he has the weapons, and now they're locked in for a couple more seasons. So it just depends on what can Justin Fields do, quite honestly. But now moving to a more valuable contract, I think that's even more important, and that is Andrew Thomas for the New York Giants. One of the best tackles in the NFL. He only gave up around, I think, 3 or 4 sacks last year, and he had a AV, according to Pro Football Focus, he had an AV of 12, which is pretty high. I think that's one of the best in the lineman category last year. He had a 88.8 rating on passing down or passing snaps last year for the Giants. And Daniel Jones, yes, he's been sacked a lot, but it's clearly not Andrew Thomas's fault, and I think this deal can pay them dividends, and so as the Bears. I think that deal with Cole Kmet, it can pay them dividends if they use him correctly, and same thing with Andrew Thomas. But the only thing is, they got to get, the other pieces and the other parts of the offensive line fixed up before, they can take that next step forward. But I do think them locking in Andrew Thomas was a really smart deal. Okay, so now for some rapid fire ones. First things first, Marcus Peters went to the Oakland Raiders. It's just a little boost to a piss poor team and a piss poor secondary. Ezekiel Elliott to the Patriots. I think it's going to hurt Stevenson's progression, his development. In my last video, I did talk about how Stevenson, I think he does have a chance to blossom into a really good running back. But now that Zeke is there, I don't know how they're going to fit between a 1-2 punch, or Zeke is going to be like a third down running back, a third and short running back. I really don't know. But after that, we do have Zach Cunningham and Miles Jack to the Eagles, man. And Miles Jack, he did retire, so that he's off the roster. But Zach Cunningham, I think he can be a really solid second linebacker, a weak side linebacker to Nakobe Dean. I want Nakobe Dean to really develop as a star linebacker. I don't want to just see him as a backup role. I want to see him flourish and be a really good linebacker. Now, yes, last year we did get Kazir White and TJ Edwards, but that's because he was a rookie and we wanted him to develop. But I think this year he needs to really get some more playing time on the field. And now that we're really thin at linebacker, this could be his opportunity. And James Robinson to the Giants is just simply just him being insurance for Saquon Barkley if he gets hurt, when he gets hurt, because every year he gets hurt. James Robinson, he can come in for a couple games and just take over that role. Now, every first round quarterback in this past draft, every first round quarterback did get a guaranteed deal, which I think is really good. Let the players get their money. But the one player that I have very, very high questions is Anthony Richardson, especially with Jonathan Taylor. If he's out the door, how would they have him on the roster? Would they be a high flying offense, which is really bad, but they do have really good receivers? Or B, will they be more of a option running? Or what I want them to be is more of a college style offense, little slants, little bubble screens here and there, so that way, they play towards the strengths. At the same time, it could be a running threat, but we really don't know yet until the first game of the season. But finally, the very last team we got to talk about, man, are the New York, not Jets, but the Packers, the New York Packers, man. But man, they built a super team pretty much, and them adding another star into their team in Dalvin Cook. This is pretty much a championship or bust roster, a championship or bust team this year, especially for Aaron Rodgers. How well can he keep playing at a super high rate or at a good rate in this stage of his career? I think the main issue with this team is really just chemistry. How well can the chemistry between Aaron Rodgers and I forgot the head coach's name. How much can they gel together on certain play calls and things like that? And even with some of the receivers, I think what's his name, Corey Davis is there, and it's a couple other guys to where I think chemistry problems will be an issue just for a little bit. But if they can get that together, I think the Jets are the favorites to win the AFC East. Win out the AFC, I really don't know. I still do think that the Chiefs are still the team to beat in the AFC, and in the whole NFL, it still is the Chiefs. I think the NFL is ran by the Chiefs. Pause. But yeah, man, this is gonna pretty much do it for this video. I do have another video dropping tomorrow, and yeah, that's gonna pretty much do it for this video. This is a short little video. This is 4th and Goal, and I'm out, man. Peace.